like this one is very, very important to me. It's very, very important. Keep your baby away from sick people. For the fact that people are hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my page, and welcome back to my space. It's your favorite girl, Regents, your newest Nigerian African mom. So on today, basically, we'll be talking about
Hey, you all, my lovely people. So, before we get into the business of the day, I just want to show you people behind the scene, like what we go through with these new babies before we can be able to put out content. That day, this guy was all over my body, he was over my everything. He didn't even want me to shoot content. I tried all I could, but what?
the 5 important things a first time mom, things you're supposed to know that you're not supposed to do. So, like, it's just a kind of the do's and don'ts. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, we want to say we love you and we appreciate the fact that you're always tuning in to know what's up with us. So we appreciate you. Thank you. So basically, on today's episode, we'll be listing out the 5 important things a first time mom should know, should do in your first 2 weeks to 3 months of catching for your child. That will help your child. That will help the basic health need of your child. If I am opportune to say, I will say that even till your next 3 months, don't fix a nail, like long nails. Don't fix long nails. It's not very important. Your child is still very tender. You have a newborn. The only thing that should be the most important thing to you is the health of your child, taking care of your child, your postpartum, your health, and every other thing. Fixing nails, beauty. I didn't say you shouldn't take care of yourself, or I didn't say you shouldn't take care of yourself, or maybe any of those things. But what I think artificial makeup shouldn't be your priority as of them. Because why I said you shouldn't fix nails is because at the long run, you're just still learning how to do all these things. And you might probably not know how to carry your baby, not know how to, set things around you. So you might not really know how to do things. You might not really know how to do everything around you. So fixing nails might put your baby in danger. It's going to put your baby's health in danger because at some point, maybe you might injure the baby and maybe one mistake or the other. You will need to wash, maybe you will need to wash your undies and some things that, you wouldn't want someone else to help you do. So that's why I think fixing nails should be out of the way
At least
until baby is at least 3 months. So you can be able to, carry the baby, the baby is at least grown. You can be able to carry the baby. So that's the next thing we have on the list is that you must avoid smoking. If you smoke or maybe or you must avoid normal smoke and artificial smoke. It's very important to do that. So when because smoking is going to put your baby in the risk of respiratory disease, because your baby might start developing some kind of respiratory infection and all that. It's smoke that causes it. You avoid smoke from the kitchen, you avoid smoke from your neighbor, you avoid smoke by yourself. It might not be maybe smoking, it might be actually maybe smoke from the kitchen or from the environment. So you try to, as much as you can, to avoid it so you don't put your baby at risk. So the next thing we are going to be talking about, learn your new baby basic things like your diaper change, your basic baby cosmetics, the wears and all that. You have to learn how to do all those things. It's the things that you have to make sure you put in place. You have to put all those things in place, because as a first time mom, if you don't learn how to wear your diaper, you don't learn how to change your baby's clothes and all that, it's going to actually put you in so much risk. So that's what you have to learn how to do. Then the third thing again you should do as a first time mom is avoid overheat. Avoid overheat in the room. You have a newborn baby, the first 1 to 2 weeks, everybody's going to talk about how to close the baby, how to do a lot of things. So what you have to do is know your room temperature. Don't over cover the baby. There wouldn't be any need, as a first time mom, they're going to tell you a lot of things, how you have to cover the baby, how you have to do this, and how you have to do that. So, but what I think is we have undergone those particular process, and we know that sometimes it was not really worth it. Yes, if you know that it's raining and there are some things that you have to avoid, there's so many things. The common sense will tell you it's cold. cover the baby. It's not whether it is heat or there's sun, there's so many things around, and then you're covering the baby. How? You're overheating the baby. Just keep the baby in a room temperature, in a moderate room temperature. Avoid overdressing the child. It's not important. Don't overdress the child. All right? Don't skip vaccination. Keep to appointment. You see the vaccination schedules for your newborn. Keep to appointment. It's very, very important. Maybe your mom might not have told you, people around you might not have told you, but it's very, very important to keep to appointment so that your baby can be protected from from virus infections. It's very important to learn how to do is know your baby weight, understand overfeeding and underfeeding. That's the paramount thing you have to learn how to do. While you have your newborn baby, nobody's going to teach you this. You're going to be very observant. Don't be very careless. Observe when your baby needs to eat and when your baby don't need to eat. If you're feeding after 2 hours or 3 hours, make sure you maintain it. Keep it up. Whether the baby, if maybe you go, you walk, or you do some other things, make sure that your baby is feeding properly. Make sure your baby is feeding properly. If it is in 2 hours interval or 3 hours interval, then make sure you don't overfeed. Overfeeding can cause obesity for your newborn, and that's why most people, you see them when they grow up, they are obese, because you think every time your baby is hungry, you feed this, you feed that, you give breast milk, you give ordinary milk, you give pap, you give golden morn, you give Cerelac, and all that. Like, this one is very, very important to you. It's very, very important. Keep your baby away from sick people to visit you, and they are sick. Or maybe, let me say, someone is having cough or catarrh, and the person comes to your house to visit you, or maybe you go out to a more socialized place, and then you see that normally this person is coughing or this person has catarrh, and he's going to use the hand he used in cleaning the catarrh or coughing, and he's going to use to carry your baby. Your baby is going to be infected. Your baby is actually going to be infected. It's very important to keep your children, your babies away. Most especially newborn, you keep them away from. These are just the little things I would be telling you on this particular video. The next time we are going to be talking about, just come here normally and expose you to the things that you need to know. Please don't be deceived by the people around you, the people that will come to bring suggestions to you. Please make sure your baby is healthy. Make sure that, are you a first time mom? Sorry, are you pregnant? You're ready to get you're almost due. Have you given birth, and you're nursing your baby right now? You're in your first week, second week, third week, first to 3 months. I think your baby's health should be the number one thing that should matter to you. So don't be in a hurry to try out so many things that people will talk to you about. Don't be in a hurry to try out things. Just most important thing that you have to understand in this journey is, if you attended your antenatal properly, you're going to learn so many basic things that you need to do. Don't take them for granted. Don't say nonsense are just saying their own and maybe can they do it. Listen to instruction very well when it comes to the health of these children. So I will just say today this baby is actually disturbing me, so we have to stop here. Thank you for watching. If you've not subscribed, please, I don't know what the reason why you've not subscribed to our channel, so you can learn more and more things, because we are yet to unfold all the things that we have on this channel. So we'll see you on our next video. Bye for now.